Hello, this is Matty77 of Bottom Feeders Incorporated, and today we're playing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture in my new little experiment. Is it art? I hope to do a bunch of different games. This is just the beginning game. I did the whole thing. It's not that long. It's a couple of hours. But art games seem to be the new thing, and you know that's the huge discussion in the community: is are games art? Which I don't agree with either side, really. I don't agree with the people that say games aren't art, that they're just commodities, they're just games. But I don't agree with the people that are all games are art. And I find a lot of the people who say that are also the same people that will use that to try to divert criticism. Well, your opinion doesn't matter because it's art, so it's sanctified or whatever. And nah, it's like most things. Are all books art? No, most books are just reads. Some books are art, but the mass majority of it isn't. It's entertainment. Same with movies, same with music, same even with art. Not every piece of art is a Picasso. Some things just become $40 prints, mass-marketed prints at the mall. It's the same with video games. Are video games art? No. Can they be art? Yes. Yes, they can. But the question is this art? And I'm not sure. I'm really not sure after playing this if I would consider it art. It does a lot of things right, but it does just as many things wrong. And I find it's very surface level. It's very interested in asking questions, but not providing answers.
It's all over. I'm the only one left.
As I was saying, it throws out a lot of interesting threads, but never goes anywhere with them. Not that that's always a bad thing. Even in art, there's some art that stays at a surface level, but I don't know. It's like the draw of this game is that you isn't the main mystery. I mean, that's a draw, but it's also the lives of these people, but you never really get a sense of who they are. You get really interesting tidbits and then nothing. And I don't know, it just didn't work for me. At least that part of it. It didn't really make the people all that interesting. I mean, the first hour or two I kept with it, but after a while it just became, let's race to the end. Beautiful looking game, though, I'll tell you that much. Beautiful looking.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
This is before I realized that pretty much nothing is interactive in this game. Except for the little exposition bits.
We're going to keep working to try and understand it.
Basically radios. Yeah, I think my camera was not set up properly. No, there's the control. Oh yeah, I was looking for the run. This is one of the complaints about the game I didn't get. A lot of people complained that it didn't have a dedicate run button. But it does. It just doesn't work like a dedicated run button. You don't press it and just run. You build up speed. And in a game that's doing what this is trying to do, I don't know, it's more realistic. It fits the pacing of what this game is. I really didn't have a complaint with that, and I can't agree with the people that did complain about that. In fact, it's one of the few things I do think the game did well, actually. But yeah, you're gonna notice the videos start with me really exploring everywhere and then starting to realize, and I probably missed the story bit here or there, but it's just really not worth it. It took me a while to figure out how this works, too.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy?
Dick.
Piss off.
Yeah.
Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
See, then I'm done.
What am I looking at?
This place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays. I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you.
Oh, there they are.
You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
Excuse me. These paths got a little confusing at points. That thing, I guess it's a... Okay, I never finished Jeremy's story out properly, I guess, either. I'll get to that later on. But I guess that represents the pattern, but it's also your kind of... If you ever get lost, just look at where the light thing's going. That's kind of going to point out where you need to be.
I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
But it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There is no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Fucking headache all of a sudden.
Yeah, I liked Jeremy. I would have liked to know more about his story, but I ain't playing through that again. Here I am going back, thinking that maybe there's something up there. Nope, it's nothing. Sound design in this is pretty good too. Gotta be honest. Yes, other than radios, you got phones. Here, ringing phone. I know I missed a few, but that's usually an indication you can interact with it, and it'll give you a little story piece.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if it will work.
We need help.
Who are you? Jesus, get a
luggage. See, coming into this, from what I'd heard, I thought they didn't really explain what happened. I thought they actually did a pretty good job of explaining what happened. That part of it's satisfying to a degree. It's more the individual stories I wasn't satisfied with, and that was actually the more interesting content. It's one of those concepts you could only do with an interactive medium. You couldn't do this as a TV show or a movie. But I don't know if there's enough there to have deserved a game either. Or interactive experience, whatever you want to call it. Like, glad I played it, I'll say that much. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to do this. Kind of gotta stare at it and hold the controller in the proper way to make it. I definitely get to the point I've figured it out, but it takes a while and I sure ain't there yet.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen.
I think he's a jerk.
We're together, you and me.
And honestly, the more I played, that feeling didn't go away.
It's yours, okay? You saw the
Not that
opportunity
she
and
was...
the numbers, even if they can't see it. I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See then. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
I don't know, I didn't have a problem with her, just... like, in some ways, everything revolves around her, and she just didn't seem like a real character to me compared to most of the others. I wonder if I found it. Because there's definitely a radio there, I can hear it. Oh yeah, it's just right out in the open.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
There's nothing there. Wasting your time, Matt. Hindsight's always 20/20. Pretty nice animation and sound, but usually when you hit a door, it's just either a thump, 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 or some of the doors, when you go to them and try to use them, it sounds like someone's knocking from the other side. First time it happened, I think I was in the church, and it scared the crap out of me. I thought there was going to be, like, more to it at that point. I'm like, nope, just, guess changing up the sound effect because you're going to run into a lot of locked doors. They can't all sound like a fob turning. Well, that's the beginning of everybody has gone to the rapture. Um, we will be continuing this because I played it, so I'm definitely going to keep going with it. And it definitely gets more interesting, like I said. Once I start realizing how the game works and stop trying to treat it like a traditional game, it definitely does start to pick up. I'm not going to act like it's the most horrible thing ever in pacing. It's just I wasn't following the pacing right. Once I kind of figured out that you kind of follow the light and listen what you got to listen for and look for, it started going quicker. But thank you. Have a good day.